Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Ratchet and Clank film review. Now, as you know, this film is meant to be based off the more recent Ratchet and Clank game. Now, what's interesting is that certain voice actors like James Arnold Tyler, David Kay, and so on do return for this. Now, different voice casts for this is Paul Gagami for Chairman Drek, also mainly Sylvester Stallone for Victor Von Iron, and also let's see, John Goodman for Ratchet and Clank's adopted father. Now, what's interesting is that the game, or the film, is maybe based off the game, but with some slight tweaks and modifications. For example, it's like certain elements such as Ratchet and Clank meeting his adopted father's brother, that's removed from the film. Also, them meeting the chairman guy on one of the planets, even the plumber, that's removed from the game. Also, the city where the sludges are, that's removed from the film. So it takes off certain elements and removes certain characters like Al, so the somewhat guy who makes your jetpack and everything, and so on. Now, I actually do admit the film is actually quite enjoyable. I can understand some of the negative reviews, mainly because it kind of speeds things up, and at the same time there is a bit of character development there. I do see it. For example, you have Ratchet wanting to have his dream of becoming a Galactic Ranger. You have, Captain Quark being used and manipulated by Chairman Drek and so on. Now, what I do like about the film is that it doesn't involve Captain Quark's storytelling, which kind of alters it a bit. So, it's kind of heavily implied is that this is what really happened, and it's mainly Captain Quark telling his own version of it in the game. Now, what's interesting as well is definitely how Dr. Ferris was part of the Galactic Rangers until Quark treated him like crud, and that gave a more better reason. In the game, it is never addressed what Dr. Ferris was before. Now, what's other good stuff about it is that what's interesting is that the film was made in America and Canadian soil. So you have familiar voice cast like Tabitha Seth Garman for a news reporter. You also have, for example, Rebecca Shoyshit, who voiced Sunset Shimmer from My Little Pony, voicing a minor character. Now, other good facts I definitely think about the film is it feels like I'm playing the game. Now, to me, I think this shouldn't have been released as a theatre release, and should have been more of a direct-to-video release. It could have worked much better in a way, and it wouldn't have been made a box office bomb. Now, what other facts I think about the film is definitely how it doesn't try to rehash the first game, and it feels more like an original story. The problem with the game I have is that when I bought it with my job pay, I felt like I was replaying the first game. The part about a reboot or reimagining is that you want to be more new and original. So, what do I think of the film? I can understand the negative reviews. Again, sometimes a film is its own film. It can't always stay true to a game, a book, or anything else. So I give it a good thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.